Hi, Rex. Hi, Angela. Hi, two dogs. Hey, just Maggie. Hi, Doug. I have been transferring tons of files for hours, and then I groomed 3 dogs, and now I'm back to transferring files. And I thought I would just hang out with you for just a few minutes. I say that, but for a while I'm transferring files. And Miss Angel's snoring. Hi, Grandma Shell. Hi, Kathy. It's 9:51 p.m. here. Hi, Janet. Yeah, there's so much I want to do, but I have to clear these files off because this current desktop will not update anymore, and I have to sell it back to Apple to get it out of here. So I have to clear off. I've been working on 400 videos and 400 photos-ish, and I'm down to 179 photos and 179 videos. But I've been working on organizing these off of the computer for days now because I have to do this. There's no way around it anymore. Just Maggie, thank you for asking. He is home and having horrible sleep, but he is home. He's trying to sleep a little bit every day, and jet lag. He's got jet lag pretty bad. Hey, Nightbot, good to see you. 3:52 UK time presently. Angela, thank you for sharing. 03:52 a.m. I suppose. That's super early. Are you having tough time sleeping too? Are you guys enjoying the videos? I started releasing videos at 12 a.m. and 6 p.m. every day, so hopefully you enjoy those. Time change can be a big problem for him, yeah, and sleep in general is horrible for him, so that feels so bad for my dad. To be honest, I stay up all night to see you post. Rex, really? Well, now you know I've got them coming at 12 a.m. and 6 p.m., so you don't have to stay up all night anymore. You seen them too, Doug? Awesome. Yes, enjoyed them. Yeah, while I'm transferring files, if I have a short that's going to be, worth putting out there, I just throw it out there. Once I get this done, I have tons more to transfer, but I'm going to work on the laptop and make sure I think it's empty, but just make sure. And then I'll have to work on my cell phone. My cell phone has 16,000 items. Hi, Pet Goat. Good to see you. And that is going to take me months, okay? Rex says, which is 12 a.m. Laugh out loud. I'm not sure of the question. One video at 12 a.m. and one video at 6 p.m. every day. And I'm going to hopefully try to do it for the whole rest of the year. And then we'll go live a couple times a week. And then we'll have holidays coming up. So it is a lot, 2 dogs. It's a lot. 16,000. My phone is not able to get text messages properly. Oh my gosh. Grandma Shell says noon or midnight. Which is 12 a.m. Did somebody say 12 o'clock? I don't know what is 12 a.m. or p.m. I get them mixed up. Oh, a.m. is way late at night. So it goes 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m. And then 12 p.m. is when you would have lunch in the day. 11 a.m., 12 p.m., 1 p.m. Hi, MP. Good to see you. We're transferring files, and I have time to hang out while we wait for that. Be sure you hit that like button. I see a bunch of viewers, but not very many likes. Oh, that makes more sense. Thank you, Dede. Sincerely, gay man girly. I forget that. This is what I got going on here, Miss Saki. Oh, I gotta move you guys. One of the files finished. Okay, don't fall down. Okay. Okay, hold on. I gotta play something. Let me see what this is. Okay, I'm not sure. I think a dog. I might be. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna air this in a week, but there's a story behind Hot Pink. So Hot Pink was one of the pups, and a lady helping me um, do the dogs when I had all the pups at the salon. She says to me one day, just out of the blue, she's like, "Okay, Dede, like, what's going on with these dogs? Why are you not getting rid of them?" And I was like, "I can't help it if no one's adopting them." Are you guys listening? So she says, I have it here on video. You'll see the video in a week and a half. She says, we need to get these dogs adopted, Dede. And I said, well, she was like, why are you holding on to them? And I was like, I am not holding on to them any, what are you talking about? I was like, I'm not, they're posted everywhere. I'm trying to find them homes. And she like made me feel like I wasn't doing enough. And I was, I was not getting sleep, raising all these 10 puppies. And I was insulted. And I said, so what do you want to do? What do you mean? And I said, okay, why don't you do this? Why don't you pick a dog? And since she didn't work full time, she only helped me like sometimes we had charts, and I still have those charts. This person could come help me and let all the dogs out in 8 minutes and then be done. what does AFK mean? 8 minutes. Like sometimes it would be 16 dogs in 8 minutes, or 12 dogs in 8 minutes. How do you, what? Okay. My point is just like, she got paid for sure, but some of her shifts were just, she would write down the minutes that she would be at my salon helping, and it would be like 8 minutes, 12 minutes, 9 minutes, 22 minutes, 18 minutes, 6 minutes, you know? And so I said, well, you know, I'm here in and out all day, 24 hours a day for 2 years because the dogs were growing and they were young. And I said, well, pick one. I said, pick one. And why don't you go help me? Because I can't leave, you know, can't leave and go do that. I said, but pick one and go drive that pet around to all the fire departments and go get her a new home. And so she says in this video, you'll see it later, she says, okay, I'll pick Hot Pink. Hot Pink is fun, sweet, kind, and she deserves to have a home. So she picks Hot Pink and takes Hot Pink. And when she leaves, I just come into the office and I see Angel, and I'm crying. And I said, maybe she's just going to go for a walk, you know, and she'll come back. And my heart was crying, and I was crying because I was basically being pressured to just give these dogs away. Just give them away. Just get them out of here, right? By the lady who worked for me. And so she takes Hot Pink out, which is a young dog. She's like 4 months old, I think 4 to 5 months old at this time. And she takes Hot Pink out. And I'll just say this. When I called to find out where, I said, hey, you know, it's been 30, 40 minutes. I was like, hey, where are you guys at? She's like, yeah, we came to my house. I was like, why would you guys, I thought, what are you talking about? You're going to take the dog of mine and go find it at home so you can hurry up and, you know, get these dogs out of here. And you're at your house. Like, what are you doing? She goes, well, you know, she like made a mess in the car or whatever, you know. And I was like, why didn't you, I don't want my dogs at random, I don't want the dogs randomly everywhere. At your house, picking up fleas from your house, whatever. I was like, I don't really want my dog over there at your house. Why would you take the dog from a place like that's being cared for and just go anywhere with her, right? If you want to go to businesses, like the plan was to go to a bunch of fire departments, because surely somebody would think Hot Pink was so adorable they would keep her, right? Okay, so I called to check, see where they were at. Hey, you know, where'd you guys go? How's it going? And by the way, it's in the heat of summer, okay? And she's like, we're at my house. And I'm like, I don't really want you guys at your house. What are you doing at your house? If you guys had to stop and clean up and all that, why didn't you just come back here and bring her back here? Like, what are you doing? And so she brought her, I get off the phone with her. She finally comes back. She dropped Hot Pink off at all these different fire departments to try to get, yeah, do you remember this, MP? She tries to get, I'm at that video right now. I'm at this video right now. It was back in, this is how far behind I am. August 22nd, 2023. Oh, I guess they were older than that. They must have been older than that. 2023, 2024. They were born February 2023. So by August, right? So she takes Hot Pink, which is one of the greatest dogs. She is so sweet. I guess they were all so sweet, but Hot Pink just had this smile on her face all the time. And Hot Pink looked just like, she was the one that would be feeding in the middle of the night all day and all night. I would just feed her, you know, I would just film her feeding on, she looked just like Angel. Whichever, she had more white on her. She had a white line down her face, almost like Pastel, but just she had a more pudgy, round face. And Pastel has a long, slender face. Pastel is behind me sleeping. She got a bath tonight and anal glands, and she's tired. When Hot Pink got back, she wasn't the same. Going to all those fire departments, I think she only went to 5. Getting out, trying to, and the words that I can imagine this lady saying is like, hey, I got this dog. Does anybody want a dog? I mean, we're trying to find her home. Does anybody want to take her home? That didn't work out. Get back in the car. Oh, and she said she gave her water and all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, if you give the dog water, she's going to pee. So if she's going to pee in your car or whatever, then what are we doing? You know, what are you doing over there? But she goes to the next fire department, gets out, hey, does anybody want a dog? We don't want her. Like, we don't, the dog knows. The dog knows. It's one thing to be like, hey, we have a dog ready for adoption, but now we're just like, hey, does anybody want her? Just take her. You know, we've got too many dogs. Will you take her? You know, and I wasn't there for any of that. But when Hot Pink came back, Hot Pink would not come to me no more. She was very hurt and mad. It took her 6 months to gain my trust back from that episode. And I'm not even the one that took her and did that to her. And I remember when that person came back and I was like, well, what happened? You know, because she was pointing fingers at me like, what are you doing, Dede? Why aren't you getting rid of these dogs? What's going on? Why are you holding on to them? And I was like, no one's holding on to them. They're published. We talk about it. I talk about, you know, that they're up for adoption. What are you talking about? I'm not in the way of adopting them out. I'm like, you know, working so hard to take care of them and financially take care of 16 dogs by myself and my YouTube channel helping me. And I mean, I'm exhausted to a point. YouTube definitely helped, but remember that rent was killing me. And for someone to say like, what's your problem, Dede? What are you doing? Why aren't you letting these dogs go? I'm like, have you seen anyone coming knocking on the door to adopt these dogs? What are you talking about? You know? So when she got back, I was like, well, what happened? What happened with you? Why didn't you get her adopted? It's not as easy as it seems, is it? And she finally felt it. Like even the fire department, a firefighter, even a kind-hearted, you know, volunteer firefighter, all of the fire departments she went to, not one person was like, I'll take her. Nobody took her, you know. No one wanted to take her. And so when she got back with Hot Pink in her arms, I was like, are you done now? Like, are you done? And then she got to also witness how Hot Pink was devastated from that treatment. I will never forget that. I will never forget it, dude. So here I am watching myself cry when that's how it went down, you know? Just keep it steady. That's how she was so mad, dude. Oh yeah, I even said a goodbye and everything, man. Oh, good Lord Jesus. That's a tough one. I will air it. I will air that. I have to. That's a tough one. It's like her soul knew it, you know, because I loved Pastel. I mean, I still do, but I just she had a special place. Oh, they all had a special place in my heart. I mean, I can't even tell you why. They all had their own little quirks, you know. So Hot Pink didn't find a home until we got out of the salon, came to my house. All the dogs were at my house, and it was 2024. You know, it was late, and the people, they came out to meet Pastel, and Miss Pastel, man, she always failed meet and greets, always. Miss Pastel would fail. She would hide behind me. Oh, what the heck? Are you serious? You guys know Pastel. She would hide behind me. She would not want to talk to anybody or look. Is she? She's listening. Miss Pastel's probably listening. Yeah, she's here. I can see her behind me. Her ears are quirking. Miss Pastel would fail every meet and greet. My goodness. She was something else. So the lady came, this little cute girl, you know, she was married and had a husband. They live in an apartment. They were ready for a dog. They are in love with Angel, or gosh, with Hot Pink. They are so in love with her. So I said, well, Pastel's not doing. They wanted a dog to just jump on you and be happy, and Pastel was not doing that. Pastel was trying to go back inside. She was like, leave me alone. I don't want to do this. I'm not want to talk to you. So I said, well, let me do this. I said, she looks like Hot Pink, and let me go get Hot Pink. Hot Pink ran and jumped in their arms and kissed them and stuff. And they were like, oh, we're taking her home, you know. And she has now learned how to like hold her keys. You know, when Hot Pink has to get in and out of an elevator. And she holds the mail when they pick up their mail. Hot Pink will hold it for them, and they kept her name. They kept her name, Hot Pink. It's pretty cute. Yeah, so I'm at that place right now where I'm transferring that file, and I thought I would talk about it. Yeah, Angela, the story it breaks my heart. And that person, we go on to, she's not a friend, not even a friend. And this is just my own thoughts. When I had my 20-year grooming anniversary, right? I was there working, and I was we went live. I had you guys filming live. And you know how, like, if you have a friend, you know what I mean? If you have a friend and you want to help them out, you'll help them out just to help them out. So I bought like $100 worth of egg rolls to eat. I bought a cake. I bought trinkets for us to make little charms. I bought that. I bought so everyone could make a bracelet, you know? So we sat there and made bracelets together. And that person that helped me, that you'll see one I gave her flowers to. I gave her flowers a couple times. But that same person goes on to, that day, I was like, I didn't ask anybody to help me let the dogs out. But to get paid more money, the person went during that 20 year. She came out for the 20-year celebration I had, and then went to the back, clocked in, wrote down her time, and started letting dogs out while I was doing my 20-year. And in my mind, I was like, thanks a lot for helping me out with that. I appreciate it. But then later I caught that she actually wanted the pay for it. Like I didn't ask her to come in and do that. Does that make sense? I didn't say, hey, can you cover me for the 20-year while I'm doing the 20-year live? Can you let the dogs out? Because I was already there. I had already everything planned. But I'm not going to stop her if she wouldn't let the dogs out. But I was thinking maybe she was just doing it as a friend. And then I realized, oh, we're not really friends. In my mind, I was like, oh, if I wasn't paying her, she would not be helping me. And that was like a awakening for me, you know, like, because sometimes I give extra money, gifts on top of regular pay. And I just recognized that then in that moment where it was like my 20-year, and I was like, oh, she wasn't helping you out, Dede. She wrote down her hours here that she wanted to get paid to stop and go let all the dogs out during my 20-year. And I was like, huh, interesting. Thanks a lot, Two Dogs, for your donation. Yahoo! Appreciate you. That'll help with the dog food. Man, it just, sometimes you don't really understand, and you're not looking at it when you're so exhausted in something. Sometimes you don't look around. You just go with the flow. And sometimes the people around you are still not good, you know, like are not good-hearted. And you might not see it until you back up later and go, you know what? There were signs already before. There were signs like of that person was just a worker, not your friend, you know? And that person gifted me and stuff like that during David's death. And then went on, I dropped off some really nice gifts for Christmas one year. And she didn't even acknowledge me. She didn't even say thank you. She didn't write me back. She didn't, she started ghosting me. And I was like, what? Why would she start ghosting me out of the, like, with no reason, you know? And I was like, I already knew for a long time. I was like, I don't think this person's my friend. And then that 20-year anniversary put it, like, sealed it for me. And then as the rest of that year, 2024, as the rest of that year went on, some dogs are getting adopted. And I actually had hired a company to watch 4 pups for me. And I took the other 10 puppies, right? So I took the other 6 home, and I had a place for 4. Me and my dad had to go, and a friend of mine that's kind of like ghetto, like he could throw down. We had to go confiscate our dogs at like 11 o'clock at night because they wouldn't give them back. I'm not kidding you. They were holding they were holding Hot Pink and like of 3 other dogs ransom. I'm not kidding you. This is a nightmare. And because I'm bringing that up because I'm coming to the end of closing out of that salon at some point. So Thanksgiving 2024, I found this company that they needed money. It was a husband, wife. They weren't getting enough work for landscaping. It's wintertime, it's cold. And I said, hey, I hired them as pet sitters. They were on like a care.com or rover.com. And I said, okay, they came out and met. And then I just kind of moved them off the side and said, I'd like to use you more than what the application allows. Like, it's like 2 days, in the morning and at night or whatever. And then eventually I was like, hey, well, are you guys interested in just keeping 4 of the dogs on a monthly basis? Because you have land and you have like a she shed. And so that's what we ended up doing, a contract to keep the dogs for month to month. And then I said, well, tell me what you want me to pay you. And I let them tell me what they wanted to get paid. So like a week and a half goes by with them and the dogs. And I think what happened is they realized how much work it is. And then they started saying, well, hey, we're not, this and that. I need the money now. I need this money now. And I'm like, what? You told me what you wanted to get paid, right? And now we're acting like you're smuggling something for me or something. I was like, I don't like it. I said, I'm not down with that. I don't know what you're jerking me around. It took them 3 days to kind of get back to me. And at this point now, I didn't trust where the dogs were at and I was getting pissed. So I said, we're coming to get the dogs. And then they ghosted me and they were like not available and all this stuff. So then I guess they had to get this gate. I mean, I got story tells, like I could tell you some stuff. They have this gate. So if I were to go out, and I was going out there at 10 o'clock by myself. Okay, what? So I was like, my dad, he doesn't need to be doing this, but I'll do the fighting, but my dad needs to be there as a witness. And then I called one of my ghetto friends. And I say ghetto because only like your hardcore friends that's like, hey, something might go down here. Are you willing to be there? And my dad's going to call the cops. Like, can you just be there to have my back? And when I show up, there's 2 men, the husband, right? And some guy, and they were drunk as ASF. They were drunk and belligerent. And the girl who made this deal kind of with me is like nowhere to be found. She's inside looking out the window. She does not come out. Eventually she comes out as everything's kind of like they're talking to my ghetto. I say ghetto. I don't mean it like in a mean way. I just mean it like a thug, like my thug friend, someone that can, anyways. I don't know, scary. It's scary. Everything's scary. So they're treating him like, yeah, bro, it's cool. It's cool. And they're helping us load everything, all the dog stuff, all the kennels, all the 4 dogs, get in my truck. I mean, like, it's crazy. And I'm sitting here like, I don't really care to talk to you guys right now. I know I'm getting these dogs because they're my property and I'm just going to move on. Thank you for helping me get these dogs in here. And that's it. And when I leave, I'm not looking back. Like, we're done. But I'm telling you this story because I'm waiting for stuff to transfer. Okay, it's transferred. Watch out, Momo. I got to type here get out of my armpit. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see where I'm at with this. This happened. Okay, so this all happened here. Hot Pink going to the fire department. Okay. Let me look at hold on. Let me check something. 22nd. August 22nd, 2023. Okay. Now I can delete all these. I'm bringing that up because when that went down, I said, hey, Brandy, you might want to go. I have, like I'm about to be done with this unit. I'm not even going to rent this unit anymore come February or March of 2025, right? And so this is like, we're talking about like holidays, November, right? So November, I'm getting ready. And you can see I'm selling everything. I'm moving everything. Like, and man, and I was like, Brandy, if, I have a company that's going to take 4 of the dogs and then the rest of them for Thanksgiving, I'm going to hopefully go bring them to my house and be able to be at home for Thanksgiving, even though I've got like a whole bunch of dogs at my house. But that way I can like not have to go back and forth every 3 hours. That's my shifts for 24 hours. Every 3 hours, I was back at the salon. I would not stay home, you know? And sometimes, of course, it was like, oh gosh, I finally stayed home for 6 hours, but I paid the price when I had to go back, you know, like pick up poop or cleaning. It's like 3 hours was the sweet spot. And that's still 3 hours sweet spot now, because I still have three or four that need to be three that need to be adopted out. So I tell Brandy, hey, you might want to say goodbye. I have a company that's going to take 4 of the dogs for me. And so when I did that, when I told her, I think maybe that's the only thing that comes to my mind of like when she started to hate me. Like maybe she did hate me all along, but that's when I felt like that's where the shift was 100%, because she doesn't say anything to me. And she does her shifts in the morning. And then when I came back in the early afternoon or whatever, what I saw was a key and a note that says, here's a key to the door. Like she wasn't coming back to help at all anymore ever, right? And I still had my rescue cat, which she loved cats. And I was like, wow, I can't believe. I said, hey, Brandy, I said, I didn't say that you would never be working again or your hours were done. I said, four dogs were going to another house, you know? And no reply. So then Christmas, this is November, so come December, I don't really hear from her. And I said, hey girl, I'm dropping you off a Christmas present. And it was probably about $90 worth of gifts, and not even like a thank you or nothing like that. And then I come to find out the story is a lot deeper when it has a lot to do with Spirit Angel. The story gets really deep, and I won't go into it here, but that is how, you know, I still post stuff that happened with me and that girl Brandy, like me giving her the flowers. Like, this is how I treated somebody. And I might have been really busy, but I never didn't pay the person. I never didn't gift the person. I never didn't give them a bonus. I always gave her a bonus or extra money at the end of every week if it seemed like she was there often or whatever. Just, you know, I was paying everyone else more than myself because I wanted to make sure that they knew I appreciated them so much. But it's funny how people are, man. And sometimes you're in it and you don't see it. You're just grateful for the help you have. And then you find out like, oh, behind the scenes, you know, my intuition was right. Like I didn't think that this was a friend. This was somebody that was getting hours and she was getting paid to work those hours, but she could care less about me as a person. You know what I mean? Sometimes it comes full circle too, because when you treat people like that, God's always like watching. And her story, what I've overheard is her story has gone on to not be very, very pleasant. And I'm like, see, you know, things will work themselves out. You know what I mean? Okay, let me look at this. What's going on here? So I have this, check this out. Here's this picture. Check this out. Somebody sent me a picture of their dog watching me on YouTube. And I gotta say, I have an album. And I'm going to do, I have put those pictures like that out there for you guys to see each other. And I have an album, and one day that album will be even 1 hour, you know, long. So make sure you email me your pictures so I can save them of your dog or cat watching me on YouTube. Even if they're older videos, because I know I haven't done long videos in a minute. This is why I'm like this far behind on transfers. But send me your pictures. Have your dogs and cats or whatever watching. Look, you could even see this person's peaches right here. Man, can I get some peaches, man? I love peaches, nectarines, plums. But yeah, isn't that funny? Okay, let's figure out where we're going to put this. Yeah, hold on here. Hold on. Let me see here. Oh, I got tons of client pictures, man. Okay, hold on. Oh, look, this one's DT MP. Hold on a second. Look, DT put that together a long time ago. DT, that's David Torres. I talked to him the other day. He's wearing my face mask. He bought that face mask. It was one of mine. I said, I can sell you the face mask I have. I'm all sold out. Off of my face. You'll have to wash it to wear it. Oh my gosh. It's called My Favorite Dog Dad. He's on, I'm sorry, Saki, am I moving too much? Oh, that's funny. I have all these files here. Let's see here. Look, I met like Saki's sister one time. Look at her. That is Saki, man. I was like, I swear we got our pups from the same place. Remember I told you Saki was dropped off? Yeah, for real. So I met that person. I think I have her saved in my phone as I should try to see if I have her in my, yeah, like is Saki's sister still alive? You know, like check it out. So definitely send me your pictures of your dog or cat watching me, and I will air it one day if I haven't already aired it. But yeah, let me move these over here. Are these the same picture here? Let me see here. If you're having fun chit-chatting with me and hanging out with me, be sure you hit that like button and let me know in the comments below if times like this, even if you're not watching me or watching my doggies, make you smile, you know. August 20. What is this? Okay, hold on a second. Oh, okay. Oh, this person, make sure you're not sharing location. Like I can tell you exactly where this person sent this picture from. That one I just showed you. Oh no, I didn't show you the one. Did I show it to you? Yeah, with the peaches in it. It has location, and I can see exactly where they sent it from. Isn't that crazy? Better watch yourself. You know what I mean? Oh, did not like that. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, you got to turn off locations. Make sure if you don't know how to do that, you look it up. How to turn off locations on my photos. Okay, hold on a second. There's so much history here, you know. Schnauzer. And I want to go game right now, but I need to do my taxes. So I can't do my taxes if my computer needs all this. I need to get this computer, get this computer out of here, get my laptop out, get that, and then get my taxes done. Did anybody else do their extension to do their taxes? Okay, let me see here what date this is. August 22nd, 2023 as well. She's snoring. Absolutely, you are taking my mind off a big worry. You are such a busy soul and positive. Oh, Angela, I'm so grateful. Thank you for that positive feedback. Would you like to tell us what's going on with you that's heavy? You know, look at this is August 21st, 2023. Look at those two at the salon. That thing right there, that beautiful cover, that had a pad under it. Okay, that had a pad in it. It was from Costco. It was like $35, $40 a bed. Oh yeah, that got peed on so many times and ripped apart. It was ridiculous. Now I know, like, I better not spend too much money on this stuff because might not last very long. I finally took the pad out and just kept that top coat of the furry. Oh yeah, that was fail. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna put this with doggies. August 21st. Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, okay, let's do this. Not with my dog. She will tear anything up except a Kong. Wow. So what kind of bedding do you do or whatever? Do you have a pet bed or anything like that? So Angel, I had just bought a stuffy bed. They were on sale like it wasn't a Black Friday, but like 3 or 4 months ago, there was Prime Day or whatever. So I bought some of these pet beds that are circles or whatever. And let me see if I have dancing. Hold on a second. Let's go with the date on this. There, I went dancing. Let me just say this. I'll tell you some stories, I guess. You guys are hanging out with me. So I went dancing. It was a salsa bachata dance party at a hotel. Very, very nice hotel in Southlake, Texas. And I had a blast. And then I met this guy there, and he did not want to like separate from me. Like he just kept following me around, following me around. I remember he was, we exchanged numbers. I exchanged numbers with everybody. I call it networking. It's not because of a hookup. I'm just used to that. It's like I feel like we all should be connected, you know? But I do know that sometimes I am wrong. Like sometimes it's dangerous, and you just got to say, sometimes people are meant to be left in that moment, but it doesn't mean you carry them into your life and then into the future. I have a picture of this person right now I'm organizing, and I'm like, oh yeah, this guy, he would not stop texting me, and like, oh my, I'm not going to show you the picture, but I took pictures with 20 people at that salsa pool party. And I'll just say, hey, sometimes you got to leave it at that moment. You have such a good time, and I'm not really good at that. I really want to like be friends and keep in touch and with anybody, like everybody I met that I had fun with, we were dancing, and it's community social dancing. So it's nothing like, oh my gosh, I danced with you one time, now I can't leave your side. No, 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 no. You go on and jump in the pool and hang out, and there's girls and guys, and you have a good time. It's dancing, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh, this person doesn't want to like let me go. So let me check the date on this, when that was. That was August 20th, 2023. That was a long time ago. 23? Wow. I am doing 2023, Dede. What's wrong with you? Okay. August 22nd, 2023. August 20th. Okay. Man, that was such a good time. Met so many people. Some of those people I haven't even talked to in a while. All right, here's Miss Faith. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna show this to you. Oh man, it's right here. It's this video. Watch this. Watch this. She heard that. Look, this is Faith wearing a diaper. Oh my gosh, that was at the salon, dude. Angel's looking for that noise. I'm sorry, Angel. It's on the video, hun. Oh my goodness. I gotta, let me, hold on. I gotta save it over here and then move it. I gotta do that. I gotta put this on YouTube. Okay, hold on. Let's see where we're at here. All right, here. So, Saki Faith. Okay. Did you see it? Did you guys see them with the diapers? Look at Momo. He's like, what? Look at Momo. She literally went over there. You went over there looking for it? You went over there looking for the noise? You're so cute, Angel. Betty made that right there. And I haven't pulled it out to use it. It's been underneath my shipping area, but I realized, you know, Saki and Faith loved and Brownie loved to get in there, and I was like, I'm gonna pull it out. So today I cleaned up underneath my shipping area and pulled it out. The diaper was falling off. Betty made that. She used to make them and sell them. Isn't that gorgeous? So I kept one because I sold some. I kept, that's her last one. And I kept it so that if ever I wanted to replicate it, I have it. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot sell that one. But that way I have everything. I can try to help replicate it so to keep her memory alive. Momo, you're gonna end up hitting my camera here. You're goofy. You're such a goof. Okay, come over here. Come over here. Now I can't see what they're saying. I'm over here, you know. Over here. Okay, now you can look at Angel. Angel gonna chill right there for a second? Okay, come here. Hysterical in their nappies. Faith won't like your broadcasting her diaper. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Momo, here. Can you go lay down over there? Go lay down over there, bud. Go lay down over there. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Okay. So she was wearing diapers in 2023 and she's not wearing them now. You know what I mean? Like, you just never know. Never know. Sometimes they have these moments. Seen your pet diaper? Oh my gosh. Saki's gonna get mad at you, Mai Tai. Hi, Maru. Good night, Grandma Shell. Hi, Yahtzee. Hi, Spirit Angel. You still looking for that noise? It was on the computer. It was on the computer, girl. Are you gonna let me move my hand? I have to wait a second. You're owning my hand right now. Figure this out. Hold on, hold on. It was 51 degrees here today. Ouch. My tie can't do that. Go over there. Go over there. Go over there. Go over there. I cannot reach that far back. No, I can't do that right now. Sorry, bud. Goofy head. Hey, stop. You can't do that right now. Go. Let me see if he'll stay there. Yeah, it was supposed to be 40 today, Saturday. But it wasn't. It was 60 something in the morning, kind of. And then it got pretty warm in the afternoon. But I think winter is going to hit us hard, fast this year. I think it's going to be here pretty quickly. What do you think? You guys want to put a bet on it? Okay, let me get this going and maybe let some dogs out. Okay, give me 1 second, Mai Tai. 69 Fahrenheit in UK today. Send that cold weather my way. I'm done with this heat. I'm looking forward to some cooler weather. Be careful what you guys are asking for. If it hits 30 in the next month, you're going to be like, why? Or will you be like, why? If you get snowed in soon? I'm just kidding. Hopefully that doesn't happen like that. Oh, let's do that. Doug, are you ready for coldness? Full moon tonight? Ooh, I'm glad I stayed home. For safety. You never know what that full moon will bring, huh? Okay, let's see here. Okay. Okay, let's go. Is it a red eclipse? Maru says it's 8:31 in California. Lucky you, it's 10:49 here. Yep, I hope to see the eclipse. Oh, should we go check the eclipse? Gosh, Angel. She's nudging my arm. Okay, let's get up and stretch anyway. I'm gonna go check and see if we can see an eclipse. Oh. What? He's got a new addiction to this squirrel that has decided to take up arms in this old birdhouse next door. Okay, watch out, Mai Tai. You're going to just go out there and attack anything in the wind. Okay, so let's go look and see. Stay there a second. I will let you out in just a moment. Okay, let's see if we can find our way. Okay. Dadgummit. That's weird. Do you hear the singing? That's weird. Aunt B, hello, good night. It's tomorrow night, Doug. They're singing over there. It's freaking 11 o'clock at night. What? All right, I'm just we're not going there with it. We're going to keep it good. We're going to keep it real. Da na 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 na. That's what I'm hearing. And the sun, this land is my land, this land is your land. Like, that's what I'm hearing. This land is my land, this land is your land. This da na 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 da 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 na. Angela thought it was her tinnitus. Okay, I don't know what's going on at 11 o'clock at night, but I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm standing out here in the dark. Let's get Mai Tai, the attack dog, out here. And I moved some stuff out here. I need to not trip. Hold on. This land is my land. Okay, Mr. Mai Tai only, please. For now, right now, just Mr. Mai Tai. Okay, hold on. Angel, gotta get back. No, Angel back, please. Mr. Mai Tai only. Mr. Mai Tai. Come on, Mr. Mai Tai. Okay, all right. Let him go out there and do his thing. Okay. All right, Miss Pastel. Hopefully you're less wet from your bath. Oh yeah, you're dry now. Good girl. Good girl. Well, we gotta wait for Mai Tai to do his thing first. This land is my land, this land is your land. From the Oh, actually, I didn't see your comment till just now. Odd song for Sony playing, but okay. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of the words. I'm gonna have to look it up now. This land is my land. This land is your. It's like from the something Minnesota to the da 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 da. This land is da 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 da. This land. Here, watch this. Watch this. Come on, you guys. This land is my land. This land is your land. From this land to my land. Da 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 da. Oh my gosh. This land is made for you and me. From the Mai Tai. Mai Tai. Okay, Momo, go. Pastel, you can go. This land is my land. You don't like it? This land is my land, from the land of the land to the land of huh? This land is my land. This land is your land, from the land of land to the land of land. You want to sing it with me? Here. He's such a goof. Okay, wait. Huh? Okie dokie. Oh. Again? Yes? Again? What is all that snipply snarly stuff? Who's that? Look at his tail wagging. He's so happy. Okay, watch out. Pastel wants to come in. Get on the boundary. Get on the boundary right there. Boundary. Get on the boundary. Right there. Mai Tai, get on the boundary. Okay, wait right there. Goofy head right there. Hey, you got to clear the way. Clear the way. Thank you. Okay. What a goofy head. Is anybody ready to adopt him? Mama? Momo! Yay! You did good. I gotta go check out there, okay? You guys did great. Come on, let's go over here. Did you go potty and stuff? Huh? Did you go potty and stuff? Is anybody ready to adopt Pastel? Oh, you can't jump on his forehead? Get over here. Wait a minute. Momo, go over here, please. Come on, go over here. All right, sit down for me. Look at her face. Look at her, she's such a goofy. Hey, what was that about? You're jealous? Don't be jealous in here, not tonight. See how quickly he can just get bossy? Stop being bossy. Momo's your best friend. We both know that. Don't be lying to me about it, okay? You're doing yoga? Okay, all right. It's called downward dog, people. Mai Tai. Look at her. She's holding on to the bed right there. All right. We're about to let you guys go. Let me read what you guys have to say here and say goodnight. I had a blast hanging out with you guys tonight. I'm going to go on to work a little bit longer. I have deadlines I need to keep. This land is... Okay, here we go. Here we go. Stop. Push mute. I played the theme song to the show, Mr. Ed for Carson. It was in my head for hours. Laugh out loud. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what you're talking about, so it's not in my head. This land is my land. He is singing with you, she says. That's pretty cool, Two Dogs. He sure was. So adorable. Panda does the same thing, talks and snorts. Does he? I'm heading off to bed now. Good night. Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. And thanks for hanging out. Be sure you hit that like button for us and subscribe so we can see you again. Turn your notification bell on if you had a good time. And maybe you'll meet some friends along the way in our live chat. See us on the next one. Have a great night. Good night, you guys. Bye, everybody.